Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'll be reviewing the Sony Alpha 7C camera. Now, the Alpha 7C was designed to be the smallest and lightest full-frame camera in Sony's lineup, and it totally nails that goal. Whether you're a travel vlogger, a street photographer, or just someone who wants full-frame performance without lugging around a tank of a camera, this thing's going to grab your attention. But is it actually worth your money in 2025? Let's talk about it. Also, the link to this camera will be included in the video description below. Now, the first thing you are going to notice when you pick this camera up is just how compact it is. It feels like a mirrorless camera, but you know there is more going on under the hood. It's solid too, with a magnesium alloy frame that doesn't feel plasticky or cheap. It's lightweight, just around 509 grams, but still has that premium Sony build quality. The grip is comfortable for its size, although if you got larger hands, you might find it a little cramped, especially during longer shoots. And yes, the electronic viewfinder is off to the side, kind of like the Sony a6000 series. Some people dig that rangefinder style setup, others not so much. It's functional, but it's not the most impressive electronic viewfinder in Sony's lineup. But hey, something had to get this small form factor, right? Now let's talk about the meat of the matter, the image quality. This thing packs a 24.2 megapixel full-frame sensor, the same sensor that's in the Sony a7 III. And if you have used that camera before, you already know what it's capable of. Dynamic range is excellent, colors are natural, and the low light performance is seriously solid. It's not a resolution monster, but 24 megapixels is still the sweet spot for a lot of folks. You got detailed, sharp images without clogging up your storage with massive file sizes. The ISO performance is strong, you can easily shoot up to ISO 6400 and still get clean, usable results. Even pushing it to ISO 12800, it holds up surprisingly well. Now, Sony's autofocus system continues to dominate in the mirrorless space, and the Alpha 7C gets a big slice of that pie. You got 693 face detection points that cover most of the frame, and eye autofocus is just as fast and reliable as you would expect. It locks onto human or animal eyes with scary precision. Tracking moving subjects, not a problem. Whether you are shooting your kid running around the yard or you are capturing some fast street action, the autofocus keeps up effortlessly. And for video shooters, that real-time eye autofocus is a dream. It's one of those features you didn't know you needed until you use it, and once you do, you don't want to go back. By the way, prices on this camera update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, if video is your thing, the Alpha 7C doesn't disappoint, but it's not exactly cutting edge either. You get 4K video at 30 FPS using the full width of the sensor with no crop. It's oversampled from 6K, so the image is nice and sharp. There's no 4K 60 FPS, which might be a deal breaker for some, but you do get 1080p at up to 120 FPS for some solid slow motion options. There's also support for S-Log 3 and HLG, which gives you more flexibility in post-production if you're into color grading. It doesn't have 10-bit recording like some newer Sony models, but again, we're talking about a compact full-frame body here. For casual filmmakers or content creators, the quality you get is more than enough. Now, the Alpha 7C includes 5-axis in-body stabilization, which is a lifesaver for handheld shooting. It's not quite as magical as the IBIS you will find on some higher-end Sony bodies, but it definitely helps smooth out handheld video and gives you a bit more leeway when shooting at slower shutter speeds in low light. The controls are a bit of a mixed bag. Because of the small size, there aren't as many buttons or dials as you might want. You'll probably have to dive into the menus more than you would like, especially if you are used to a fully kitted out camera body. But you can customize a lot of the buttons, which really helps. And now here's where the Alpha 7C really shines. Its battery life. It uses the same battery as used in the a7 III and other higher-end models. This thing just lasts. You can easily get over 700 shots per charge, sometimes closer to 800 depending on how you shoot. For video, you're looking at over 2 hours of continuous recording. That's seriously impressive for a camera this small. Now, talking about connectivity. In terms of connectivity, you got built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, a micro HDMI port, a headphone jack, a mic input, and USB USB-C charging. It plays nice with the Sony Imaging Edge mobile app, so transferring photos or remote controlling the camera is a breeze. Also, let's talk about the flip-out screen. It's fully articulating, which vloggers will love. It's bright, touch-sensitive, and sharp enough to do the job. It's not a high-resolution display, but it gets the job done whether you are monitoring video or framing up that selfie shot. Alright, so who's the Alpha 7C really built for? If you're a travel photographer, a vlogger, a hybrid shooter, or just someone who wants full-frame image quality in the smallest possible package, this camera is made for you. It's compact, reliable, and gives you that Sony image quality without breaking your back or your budget, compared to Sony's pricier lineup. It's not for power users who want dual card slots, top-end video specs, or a ton of physical controls. But if you value portability and don't want to compromise too much on image or autofocus performance, this is one of the best options out there. The Sony Alpha 7C might not be the flashiest camera on the market, but it nails its mission. It delivers full frame quality in one of the most compact and travel-friendly designs you will find. Yes, there are compromises, limited controls, no 4K 60 FPS, a modest electronic viewfinder, but when you weigh everything against the size, performance, and image quality, it's hard not to be impressed. In a world where cameras are either massive or stripped down, the Alpha 7C has that perfect balance for people who want professional results in a body that won't slow them down. So guys, let me know in the comments, are you planning to pick up this camera or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video is helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this camera. See you in the next one.